What's up, YouTube? I've got a great product for you today. This time it comes from Wolfbox. It's a mini air blower. Fantastic product. This is the Wolfbox MegaFlow 100, model MF100, capable of 150,000 RPM at 45 meters per second of air force, whatever that means. Let's check out what's inside. Fantastic box, by the way. Nice packaging, I like it. I always appreciate a nice packaging. So you got the manual, you got a nice warning. It says, do not put the air intake of the machine in contact with your hair. So people who has long hair, women, men, be careful, because this thing is strong. You don't want your hair getting caught in this air intake. So that's a good warning. So what comes with this blower? You've got nozzles, 4 nozzles, different sizes and shape. So this is for your inflatable toys, like a beach ball. This one's is just a flat nozzle. This is for your inflatable bed. You could use that. This one is for if you want a stronger force, more concentrated air force. It's got a narrower nozzle, and you've got the short, wide one built in. And you've got a charging USB-C cable, lanyard. Let's see what's in this box. It's a storage bag. It's like a velvety, very nice. And you got 2 brushes. So, as I said, this is capable of 150,000 RPM, whatever that means, because the air force doesn't just depend on the RPM, it also depends on the shape and the size of the impeller. And it comes with 2 3,000 milliamp hour batteries, so total battery capacity is 6,000 milliamp hours, and the charging time is about 2.5 hours, which is not bad. And if I remember correctly, at max speed this thing can run about 10 minutes. So that's pretty short runtime. 10 minutes at max speed. And if you go to low speed, I believe they quoted 100 minutes, but I didn't really test the low speed. So you press and hold this button. This is the power button, and that lights up, and each successive press changes the RPM, or the speed of the fan. 3 lights is the turbo, which is the 10-minute runtime. You got the medium, and then you got the low. And over here you got the battery charge status. And this is the trigger. So when it's in turbo mode, the switch is just a momentary switch. You have to press and hold it in order to activate it. And if you put it in medium or low, you could just click it and it will remain on. So I think that's a safety feature. So it's not constantly running on turbo by accident, maybe. Nice looking blower. It's got nice rubber pads on the side, soft rubber feel. Here's your USB-C charging port. So in your nozzle, you just twist it off, and you could either use it like this for a more widespread air blower, and the nozzle have nice catch on the sides that really secures it. You just put it on, and then you twist and lock it, so there's no chance the nozzle will blow off. So let's test out the speed in low. This is gonna be loud, so hopefully it doesn't blow out my mic. Here we go. Low speed. And it turns off every time you switch the speed. And this is the medium speed. Very loud. And here's turbo. Ooh, very loud. So one thing I wanted to test is the downforce of the air. So let's measure that. I'm gonna measure it in grams. So it's one thing to say the blower is capable of 150,000 RPM, and it's another in actually measuring the air velocity coming out of it. Not just the velocity, but the force. So, okay, so first I'm gonna measure the air force without the nozzle in turbo mode. Let's see. Hopefully the camera captures that. Okay, here we go. So about 148 grams of downforce without the nozzle. So now we're gonna test it with the nozzles. This is the shortest one. Okay, still in turbo. Here we go. So I'm keeping the tip of the nozzle about 6 inches off the scale, and I'm gonna try to read the highest force I can get. Here we go. Turbo. So that was about 190 grams. So I just gotta do it quick, because each time I run the blower, it depletes the battery and it gets slower and slower. So I'm just doing a quick run. So that was 190 grams. And this is the medium length one. Slightly narrower exhaust port. Still turbo. Here we go. So just low 180, 182 grams. So slightly slower than the previous nozzle. Next, we got the longest nozzle with a slightly narrower tip. Let's see how well this one does. Turbo, here we go. $137 grams, which is surprising. I would have thought the narrower nozzle would have created a faster velocity airspeed, but it would appear that this nozzle is becoming restrictive. So that was a surprise. And the last one is the flat nozzle. Let's see how this one does. I'm not sure if the angle makes any difference. Okay, still turbo mode, here we go. $175, momentarily hit 180. Okay, not bad. And this one is just for inflatables. I won't be able to test this. So, of the 4 nozzles, I would say it was a close between these two, but I would give the edge to the stubbiest one, this one. The shortest of the 4, which produced the most downforce. Let's do it one more time. Start turbo. Now keep in mind the battery is being depleted now, so let's see if it still reaches. I think it was 190 grams before. Here we go. Yeah. There you go. So without doing this test, I would have known that this is the best nozzle. If you wanted the fastest, strongest wind force, this is it. I would have thought it was this one. Another main thing I like about this is that I can use this to dust my binoculars, the lenses. Normally, I use this blower, this manual blower. I mean, which is not bad. But if you're gonna be blowing a lot of lenses or binoculars, this is nice and convenient. I probably wouldn't go in turbo mode. I'd probably use the medium or low speed, just to protect the lens from blowing dust or turning this into like a sand blaster. In the rare case that it sucks in some dusty air, and then it's gonna blow out the dusty air into your lens. That would be bad. So keep it in the low speed. Which would be the same speed as manually blowing it. All right, so another thing I'm gonna be using this for is for cleaning my computer, which gets really dusty. So I'm gonna test that next, but we'll be going outside for that. It's a good idea to blow your PC outdoors. If your computer is anything like mine, it's gonna have a lot of dust. I usually clean my computer once or twice a year, and it gets a lot of dust. Especially when you live in the desert and you've got dirt always floating in the air, and you've got 8 fans in your computer case, it's gonna collect a lot of dirt over the year. This is dirty business, so I had to try the blower on myself. Oh yeah, I feel so clean now. So that was a lot of fun. So this blower was fully charged when I started, and in the short few minutes that I was blowing that computer, I managed to drain the battery down to 2 bars or 2 lights. And that light is blinking, but that's with the camera. In real life, it's a solid light. So, and that's with a full max, at full 3 lights. And it drained the battery very quickly. And if I set it to the medium or low, I should be able to get a longer run time at a reduced speed, of course. But that was a lot of fun. I really like this air blower. Wolfbox, model MF100, very nicely built. It does not look generic. If you go on Amazon, you'll see dozens or hundreds of air blowers that look similar in design. They all look generic, but this one is unique. I didn't see any other air blowers that even come close to the look of this. I think this is custom designed or custom built for Wolfbox. I like the curved design, feels good in the hands, it's ergonomic. There's some thought that was put into this. So if you'd like one for yourself, please go through the Amazon link I posted down below. I earn a little bit of commission by going through that link. Thank you very much. Every little thing helps. Thanks for watching. Please give the video a thumbs up if you liked it and let me know. And if you don't like it, leave a comment down below. Also, please consider subscribing to my channel for more future projects. Alright, until next time, see ya.